Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you a Node.js library which is email validator. This is used to validate your email addresses inside your Node.js application. So this is a module here, npmi email validator. So in this video I will be showing you that how to use this module in order to validate your email address. So it has weekly downloads of 239,247. And now inside this command line, I will first of all initialize the node project by executing npm init-y. So this will create the package.json file. So we need to just, first of all, it is saying to us that email validator. So we need to change this folder name. So we can just make another directory here, make directory, and we can just call as email project, and we can just move to this directory, email project. And then we can execute this npm init-y command. So now you can see that now we can install the module which is email validator. So this will hardly take some 5 to 10 seconds and it will install this module inside your package.json file. So just wait. So now it has successfully installed it. And now we also need to install one other dependency which is node bonds. This is a dev dependency, so it will automatically restart the server whenever you make any kind of changes. So execute this command, so it will also be installing this. So just wait 5 to 10 seconds, so it will install this. And it is a dev dependency, so I have added this --save -dev. So it stands for dev dependency. So after this I will open this inside Visual Studio Code text editor. So just wait, it is installing. And after you install it, the usage is pretty simple. First of all, you need to require this module, email validator, and it contains a function of validate. And here you just need to pass the email address that you are validating. So if the email address is correct, then it will return true here, or it will return false. So let me just check. Now it has successfully installed it. So I can now open this inside Visual Studio Code. So just wait, it is opening. And you will see two files being added inside your project. First will be the package.json file and second will be the node modules folder. You will see that. If I open this file, you will see all the dependencies mentioned here, apart from the basic information about your project name, version, description. So here I will just, in the script section, I will change this to start, and here we will provide a value which will be, we will be using our node mon to start our server. So we will just write here node mon index.js, and now we just need to create this index.js. and in the command line, what I can do here is, in order to run this, I can just start here npm start. So this needs to be start, npm start. So basically it will start the server like this. And now first of all we just need to include our module which is email validator. So it needs to require it. So require email validator like this. And now inside this we just need to use this module. It contains a validate method here. Inside this you will pass your email address. Let's suppose I pass my email address. And now basically I can just store this value inside a if condition here. So basically we are just, if the email address is true, if it's correct, then we can just print out that email is valid on the command line. In the else scenario, if the email is not valid, if it returns a false statement, in that case we can just return that email is invalid. Like this. So now basically if I run this, you will see that email is valid is printed out because the email address is correct. Now if I just eliminate this @ symbol and just write here something else, now you will see that it will tell me that email is invalid like this. So this is a very basic usage of this plugin. So in a real life project or real life situation, you will not use it like this. You will be having a web application where you need to have a form, pretty simple form, and then you will be requiring this. For that, we just need to set up a simple Express app. For that, we can just install Express, npm install Express like this. So basically it will create a simple Express server, and through that I will be showing you that how to use this plugin. So just install the Express here first of all. So it will hardly take 5 to 10 seconds, so just wait. And now it has successfully installed it. So once again I can execute the command npm start, and now we just need to import Express also. We need to require it, and we can just make a simple Express app like this, which we will be listening on port 4000. So a callback function will be there, arrow functions. So we can just console log that app is listening on port 4000. And now if I refresh it, you will see that app is listening on 4000. And now basically we can just make a simple get request. When we open the home route, we can have the request response, and we can just load a simple file here, which will be response.render. We need to load a file here. For loading a file, this contains a method here. Let me just see a method in order to load a file. I think this needs to be, let me just quickly do a Google search how to load HTML file in Express. So just wait, I am just checking the answer here, how to load a simple response.send file. I think we can also do that by response.send file, and here we can just provide the directory name and concatenate by index.html. So here we can just create a simple index.html file. So I can have a heading here. So now if I go to the home route, it will load this file for me. So if I here type here localhost, so you will see this file hello world coming here. And now we can have a simple form here. So the action will go to, let's suppose, /email validate, and the method will be simply get. So inside this we will have a input type of email. So the placeholder will be simply email, and this needs to be required. That's it. We need to also submit the form also, input type submit, and the value will be simply validate. Now if I refresh it, you will see that a simple form will be there. Here we just need to provide the email address and validate. And now we just need to create this route here of email validate, a simple get request. Email validate. So this will have the request and the response. And to get the email address that the user has typed, we can just write request.query dot, and here we just need to provide a name attribute to this email address. Let me have name is equal to email. So now we can just write here email here. So this will get the email address, and now it is pretty simple. Now we have to have a if condition, and we can use the email validator library. So this contains a validate method, and we can just pass the email address. So if the email is valid, we can just send out a response that email is valid. Else we can send out that email is invalid. So this completes the application. And now if I write any sort of email, let's suppose I write a valid email, this is the email, so you can see that email is valid. And now if I enter some invalid email, let's suppose this email, so I think that this is the HTML5 validation which is going on. So if I just change this to text here, so basically it will treat it as a text field. So now if I write this, if I click validate, you will see that email is invalid. So now I need to write a valid email address for now. So this is a very simple application that we have made here in this tutorial, that is email validator in Node.js. So thanks very much for watching this video.